Hey, what's going on, guys? Journeyman here, and welcome to episode 14 of my FIFA career mode with Coventry City. Now, unfortunately, you may wonder what happened to episode 12 and 13 because I skipped from 11 to 14. Basically, I use a recording software, a sound software alongside my recording software to pick up my microphone and make it a little bit, better quality. I use a program of voice meter, in just case you wanted to know. But essentially, what happened was it wasn't active. It has to be active and open for it to be used in action. Otherwise, action doesn't record any sounds because it goes through voice meter. So basically that happened, and unfortunately there was no microphone in those last episodes. Obviously I went to edit them today, and unfortunately I lost 2 episodes. It's very, very frustrating for me, as you would expect. However, what we're going to do now in episode 14 is we're going to use the first portion of the episode, just a little bit of a recap between the last episode, episode 11, and today's episode, and we'll round up some of the stuff. Obviously, there was a January transfer window. There wasn't that much activity that we took part in, but at the same time, I want to keep you guys informed what happened in the save. And then after that, we'll just progress forward, and then we'll finish the season off strong because we're in a good position right now, and we're still competing for the League 2 Championship. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the episode. Hey, what's happening, everyone? Journeyman here, and welcome back to my FIFA career mode with Coventry City. Now, as I mentioned just a few moments ago, this is going to be episode 14. We're going to catch up between episode 12 and 13. Basically, as I mentioned, I just lost audio footage on that one. So, without further ado, let's go over some of the results since the last time you joined us, and I'll go through the transfers and any other club news and shit like that. So, basically, in the last episode, we took on, I think we played Cambridge, Exeter, Swindon. Okay, so it was around this mark here. So we beat Wickham 1-0. Then we lost to Forest Green Rovers 3-0. Believe it or not, we got absolutely destroyed in the first game after the January transfer window shut. Then we drew a 0-0 up against Accrington Stanley. And then we played Colchester, beat them 1-0. Lost 1-0 to Luton. Lost 3-0 against Mansfield. As you can see, the form is really terrible right now. So that leads us all the way up to today's episode, where we take on Lincoln City and Barnet. Now, with those results in mind, we are currently, as you can see, second in the table. We're now 5 points behind Notts County. We are still in the race to try and win the league this season. However, it's going to be very difficult to catch us up by now. Obviously, our form isn't very good either. Not to mention Colchester are catching us up now in 4th position. Transfer-wise, going out of the club, there was a couple of players that left the club. As you can see, there was Lee Burge, who left the club for £160,000. Obviously, I decided to move him on just because he needs some extra money. Obviously, I want to try and meet all my board objectives this year, and one of them was make a profit of like £17 million. And to do that, I had to move on Lee Burge. Players coming in, I did sign a left back, Nari Andas, to provide extra coverage at left back for the remainder of the season. He's not anything special. He's got decent acceleration, good agility, and just a very solid left back. He'll provide competition for Haynes at that position. Now, in that time period, Haynes, there was a couple of offers in for Ryan Haynes, but unfortunately, he decided he was not going to move. It was actually some pretty decent offers too, and £400,000 and £380,000. I think that was the case, but never mind, moving on. And that's really all about the club news. We'll go over some of the youth team real quick, so you can see their progression. I actually added a new youth scout as well, Peter Lundberg. He's only got 1 start on both experience and judgment, but I sent him off to Sweden on his first assignment. Hopefully he can bring back some gems. Alright, so Youth Academy. Okay, so this is how the Youth Academy is looking right now. Obviously, Youth Academy is very important to me in this series. I want to try and bring through as many young players as possible. First of all, is Barros, 15-year-old, is now a 50 overall player, 74 to 90 potential. He's definitely actually going to look like a really good player. Awesome aggression, strength is really good, speed, acceleration is not good, but overall speed is really good. Shot power is 54. That could be doing some work there, but he's only 15. Then we have Klabar Menzes, who is 46 overall, potential of 83. I don't think this guy's going to turn into anything useful for us. His speed isn't particularly fantastic. I know he hasn't really much growing left in him, so I'm not sure he'll even make the team. Denis Moras, a goalkeeper, 46 overall, potential of 88. Then we have Javier Camacho, who we bought in a while ago, a 54 overall, 73 to 87 potential. He might be brought up to the first team this season to provide extra coverage at right back. Then we have Rocky Alvarez, 56 overall, potential of 74 to 82, speed, lots and lots of speed, good acceleration, not great overall speed, balance is 77, ball control 74, which is exceptional. So this is a player I'm taking a really keeping a close eye on and see how he grows and develops, and then obviously we can try and bring him up as well to play some first team football at the end. Then we have Pedro Reyes, 49 overall, potential of 73 to 81, hasn't got the same level of potential as Alvarez, but we'll keep him around for now. We may have to move on for him at the end of the year. Then we have Pedro Cairo, who's a 50 overall, 73 to 79 potential goalkeeper. That's dipped a lot. When I bought him in the club, I think he was a 90 overall. So yeah, obviously it's going to struggle for him to reach anywhere near his potential. And then we have Tom Krause, who's a 17-year-old, 57 overall, 79 to 85 player, lots and lots of speed, pretty okay technical attributes for a player of his ability. Again, that's a player I might bring up as well. Again, I'm not sure when I'll bring him up, but I probably will bring him up before the end of the season. Then we have Eulogio de Menezes, who is currently a sub 55 overall at potential of 73 to 79. Really good overall physical attributes there. However, technically he isn't very gifted at all. He's a left winger though, and we are short of a left winger, so he might actually be a player I bring up in the near future to provide some extra squad depth. Then we have Fabio Mendoros, who is a 53 overall, 72 to 76 player. He hasn't got much athleticism, unfortunately. Decent speed though. Actually, long shots is pretty good. Curve is really good, so he can definitely maybe play that attacking midfield role if we adapt one again. All right, so squad wise, this is how we currently look in the squad. Take a look. I think, yeah, we got some bad. Yeah, Thomas, as we know, is still out for the remainder of the year. Dominguez actually picked up a knock arm on his second game with the club. He was brought up from the youth team, a 60 overall right winger. So he's recovering from injury still. Where's Jones? There he is. Yep, Jones. Yeah, he's injured as well. He's going to be out for quite some time. So unfortunately, that's a little bit short out on the wings, which means Finn has had to come into the team. And after that, that's really our only other option. So we have Reed, Vicente, and Finn that can all play wide. So that does make me think I do want to bring up another midfielder here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Who shall I bring up, though? Shall I bring up... I think I'll bring up Rocky Alvarez, because his ball control is amazing. 16 years old though, he could do maybe one more year in the youth academy to try and build up his attributes. Could do grow quicker in the youth academy from what I understand. Could bring up Kraus, 57 overall. He is 17 as well. Could bring up De Menezes, but I've already got a left winger in Finn. So I'm going to bring up Kraus. I'm going to bring up Kraus into the first team. And you know what? I'm actually going to give him a debut today. I'm going to play him ahead of Vicente. So yeah, why not, eh? So yeah, you can play ahead of Vicente. And then Vicente can go onto the bench ahead of Doyle, who I'm pretty much never ever going to use now between now and the end of the season. Alright, so there you go, perfect. Alright, moving on. So we're going up against Lincoln City first and foremost in a day's time. Obviously, we want to try and get back to winning ways because right now we're struggling. Some very, very poor results. Oh, good timing for that one. I've got a youth academy update. Let's see if anyone has any players worth bringing in. Looks like there's not any players really worth bringing in. Perhaps this guy here, Leandro Castro, a 15-year-old, potential be 87 player overall. Still not convinced about him though. No, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. Okay. Moving on. Alright, so here we go up against Lincoln City at home. Obviously, this is a game I think we should be winning. We're still playing on world class, as you know. There's no change to the sliders at all. So here we go at home against Lincoln. And a debut for Tom Krause. And pull to the back post. Scrimmer's going to try and get the McNulty. He's going to gather the loose ball. Let's see if we can hit them on the counter attack. Malty's got a little bit of pace here, surprisingly. He's not the quickest in the world, but he's got the beating of the opposition defender here. He's got Stevenson at the edge. He's looking for find him. Oh, decent chance. Here's Stevenson. Here's McNulty here. He's got a chance. He's going to shoot from distance. Mark McNulty! What an effort that was from the striker there. Got onto his left foot, smashed it from about 35 yards and just hit the top of the crossbar. Keeper was beaten. Keeper didn't even bother to move. Oh, it's a goal from Lincoln from a fucking corner kick. You've got to be kidding me. There was like 3 players around him and none of them could beat this guy in the air. Take another look at this. This is just shocking defending. Yeah, 2 players around him and he beat both of them in the air. Alright, half-time whistle has gone and it is 1-0 to Lincoln. Pretty much all Lincoln so far in that first half. We only created one opportunity and that was Mark McNulty's 25-yard pelter at the top of the crossbar. Overall, Kraus has been very disappointing. Not really happy with his display so far. And I'm going to bring on Vicente for him. Obviously, we have Andrea on the bench as well. We can try and bring him on. But for now, we're going to keep things pretty much the same, except for Vicente, and hope he can make a difference out there. Right, here's Bevan, turns in the box beautifully. Bevan! Oh, good save there. Didn't get enough shot, power on the shot, and it was an easy save for the keeper in the end. But still, much better, much more encouraging signs to start the second half. Here's Kari, cross it in their post, and the keeper gets there and gathers the ball. Nobody made that gamble at the front post, and it was just too easy for the keeper to come out and grab it. Here's Vicente, cross the ball in. Here's McNulty! Get in there, Mark McNulty. Great build-up play there from the Sky Blues. Get in there, good finish there with his head, and a wonderful ball there from Peter Vicente. Just got beaten the left back, puts a beautifully floated ball in, and Mark McNulty with a stooping header into the back of the net. 1-1. Oh, here's a great build-up play. Here's Carl Reed. Carl Reed finds Bevan on the overlap. He's thrown goal. Bevan, left foot. Oh! And he smashed it wide. The ball's floated wide. Here's Green. He finds the right winger. McDonald gets well to get across and make the challenge. And it goes out for a throw into Lincoln. As I say, in the Lincoln team is starting to apply pressure, trying to get this late winner. Ball's whipped in. McDonald should clear that, and he does. We can't get the ball clear again, though. We're doing well to hold on, though. There's Haynes, and here's Carl Reed with a chance to maybe relieve some pressure. Now, McNulty has Vicente on the overlap, but he can't find him, and he's lost the ball in a very bad area of the field. Oh, it's a great fucking challenge that is from Jordan Willis. Alright, 2 minutes of added on time here. Just got to hold out a little bit longer here. And there it is. A full-time whistle has blown. It is 1-1. At the end there, we had to hold on to the draw. But nevertheless, we had to come back from a goal down. So pretty happy to get a point today. Obviously, this is a team that I really expected to beat. But they started off much stronger. A much better team than I thought they were, put it that way. As you can see from the match facts, they were pretty much all over us this game. Second on the play rating, Vicente got man of the match coming on, getting a fabulous assist. Obviously, Mark McNulty getting the only goal of the game. And yeah, that's really about it. Just a very solid 1-1 draw against Lincoln. Alright, so straight into the next match. No news midweek, so we'll go with the same team as we drew against Lincoln. Vicente goes back to the bench. I feel like he's best utilized as a substitute. Doesn't have the pace or the stamina to really stay in that game the whole way. So Vicente will be on the bench. Kraus is still going to start at right midfield. There's the first chance of the game. McNulty is through on goal. Here he is. Let's see if he can finish this. McNulty! Get in there. Oh, he's put a good time to find some form there. And a wonderful finish from Mark McNulty after a great through ball from Stuart Bevan. Let's take another look at this goal. Great little weighted ball there from Bevan. And McNulty through on goal and smashed it past the goalkeeper. 1-0. Oh, Kraus finds the run of Bevan here. Bevan is going to try and stand on the back post for Stevenson, and he gets there. Get in there. Ben Stevenson. Lovely little floated ball from Bevan again. Second assist for him in the game, and a great little finish from Stevenson as he made a deep run from midfield. Bevan just held up, waited for his man, chipped it in there, and a beautifully slided finish there from Ben Stevenson. And it is 2-0 to the Sky Blue Army. Here come Barnett looking to respond straight away with, of course, it shoots across the goal, and that was a terrible effort. Oh, Zakanola for Barnett. He gets in the box. Oh, what a save that was. Strong hands from LeBon. The danger isn't over yet, though, and finally Stevenson does get the ball clear. Oh, he's got the beating of Haynes here. Pulls it back, and that's going to be 2-1. Well worked goal there. Haynes got caught flat-footed, and the ball was pulled back for an easy tap-in. Yeah, keeper had no chance. Grimmer fell asleep at the back post. Haynes got beat at the for the initial ball through, and it is 2-1. Oh, here's a chance for Kraus now to break through here. He's got Bevan in the box if he can find him. Puts it in there, but it's too close to the keeper. And that could be the last chance before the end of the first half. And it is. It's so well 2-1. Obviously, getting 2 goals early was really good start to the game, but unfortunately, Barnet hitched back pretty much straight away. They've looked dangerous apart from that as well. Defending has been suspicious at best. We're going to make a couple changes to the tactics in the second half if things don't change. But for the meantime, we'll keep things as they are. Winning 2-1 and playing okay. Here's Bevan here. Oh, he finds McNulty. McNulty straight at the keeper. Should have been 3-1 there. Mark McNulty unfortunately fluffed his opportunity. Oh, that's a great through ball. Stevenson's now through on goal. Chance to score his second goal, and the defender gets across and makes a decent block. Here's Reed again, a second chance. He finds it. There's McNulty, and he scores. McNulty gets his second goal of the game, this time from a great cross from Carl Reed. Barnet couldn't clear the corner kick, and it led to an opportunity. Great little touch there from Bevan. Great cross from Reed off the underside of the bar, and 3-1 to the Sky Blue Army. Oh, here's Bevan now, a chance to make it 4-1, and he does. Oh, here's Krause, a beautiful little run here. Oh, that's a beautiful ball from Krause. Here's McNulty for his hat-trick. Oh, and he smashes it straight at the goalkeeper. Great ball through ball from Tom Krause, and a much, much better display than the first game. Beautiful little mazy run on the weighted ball. Oh, here's Carl Reed. Surely 5-1. Oh, Jesus. Carl Reed missed a great opportunity to make it 5-1. Here's McNulty, and now there's a chance for Bevan. Surely 5-1 now. Oh, and straight at the goalkeeper again. How many chances are we going to waste today? Here's Krause running at the heart of the defence again. He's got the pace to get away. Here's a chance for Krause. Oh! Unlucky from the young German player there. Good opportunity. Good run. Good run as well. Actually, he's looked really, really dangerous when cutting in from the right. And unfortunately, he just couldn't direct that one on target. There's a late corner here for Barner. Let's see if we can defend this one, because he couldn't do it very well the last time around. Ball's whipped in. And, oh, that was almost a goal again. We're going to make a quick change here. We're going to bring on Vicente for Krause. He's had a much, much better game today. Very, very pleasing stuff from him. And we're just waiting for the referee to blow his full-time whistle. And there it is. Comfortable 4-1 victory up against Barnet. Very, very pleasing stuff indeed. Opening goal. Obviously, Mark McNulty was fantastic there, getting a couple of goals. Stuart Bevan was absolutely immense as well. Let's go back and check out some of the player ratings. Yep, Stuart Bevan got a 9.6 for his goal and 2 assists. Let me see as well. Krause had a really, really solid game as well. Look at his dribbles, completed 8 of 8. So that's a really, really good number. Match ratings overall, Krause got an 8.5. Very pleasing stuff from the young winger. Stevenson got a 9. Willis and McDonald excellent at the back, 8.3, 8.1 respectively. Just a very, very pleasing performance all the way around. And we got some news just as we left the game. Carl Reed has apparently been approached by Charlton Athletic on a pre-contract agreement. Obviously, I'm not going to stop him from leaving. I wanted to sell him in the January transfer window, but wasn't able to find a suitor. So I'm not disappointed if he does leave the club. I haven't been very impressed with him at all this season. And there it is, confirmations a few days later now. Carl Reed has agreed to join Charlton at the end of the year. But at least we'll have him for the rest of the year to help out just through injuries and etc, etc. So yeah, we're going to finish the episode here. Just about ran out of time for it. Essentially, as you can see, we are currently second in the table, 4 points behind Notts County, who are currently top. Then we have Exeter City that are in the 4th position right now. They are 2 points behind us. They have a much better goal difference than we do as well. So things are getting pretty tight here at the top of the League 2 as we approach the end of season run. Let's go take a look at what fixtures we have left. So next time up will be the Crewe Alexandra game, followed by Grimsby, and then if we have time, we'll do the Newport County game as well. Then after that, we have a huge game after Yeovil. We got Notts County here on April 7th. That's going to be an absolutely huge tie that could decide whether we win the title or not. So what we're going to do is next episode, we'll try and do Crewe Alexandra, Grimsby, and then Newport County, followed up by Yeovil, and then a huge game against Notts County. So that's pretty much going to wrap up this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions about what happened for episodes 12 and 13 in the comments below. I'll keep you guys up to date. And obviously answer any questions that you may have. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to smash like. If you want to see me more videos from me in the future, please hit subscribe, so notifications on, and I'll see you all in the next part. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.